2019 was when the streak began, so it's been going for a little while.
Teams have been fronting and three-quarter fronting Carl a lot, and he hammers it home on the first possession. You know, in a lot of ways, and you got to figure out how to play with these guys you haven't spent much time around.
Hayward, and he stops and pops, and it drops for Gordon Hayward. Carmelo had a big night in that win, by the way, for Portland.
He certainly did.
And the Timberwolves, how about that? You got to like defense turning into offense. Melo had 6 made threes in that game. 17 of his 29 came in the fourth quarter. And how about Gordon Hayward? It seems like my fears might have been justified.
The basketball, it had been a flagrant foul as Jake Layman's going to get the and-one opportunity. Dave, an 8-point lead with the basketball. See, up 9 points with 39 seconds, and Sacramento tied it on the De'Aaron Fox. Remember, he made the first free throw, missed the second free throw intentionally, threw it right out the front of the rim, and got the 2-point shot to go to send it to overtime.
Wow, that's a great question. Edwards.
Oh, nice shot from the corner by Ant. We're shooting 50%. It's unbelievable. You get the whole team shooting 50%. Multiple teams in the NBA.
Hayward off. Towns fires over Biyombo and able to hit the hook.
So I feel like I've always heard Rozier with him, not Rozier.
Yeah, I feel like I have heard him called Rozier, though, by some announcers, as maybe perhaps when he was playing the Celtics more. But I'm going to go with what? It's a 13-4 run right now for Charlotte. Rozier hangs in the air. Wow, how about that off the glass by Terry Rozier?
Incredible shot.
Towns gets into the paint, kisses it off the glass. That's top shot quality right there by Karl Anthony Towns. It might have been Culver. The three the other way, and we're tied again after the triple by Monk. Monk, as the shot clock expires, finds the bank open. And then LaMelo Ball.
What is going on out here?
Hornets.
Someone needs to take a timeout.
Hornets are getting sloppy with the basketball. Naz Reid, and he finally corrects things.
Group of 5 right there, Dave, is that Beasley was knocking down all kinds of triples, and Minnesota had shooters all over the floor. Wow.
Jordan McLaughlin was ready for that pass, and J-Mac has a chance to throw it on the other end.
We've seen that before. Again, Jarrett Culver tries to do the same thing, but they're sort of getting some deflections. If not shot making, they are being pesky defenders for sure.
The Hornets really wanted to get it into Hayward. Hayward puts it on the deck. Spins, fires, and hits. Gordon Hayward now 5 of 7. Rozier from the wing hits the 3. And the Hornets have their largest lead of the game. Believes they can very much be playing into the postseason. Blocked there by Biyombo.
That's where Vanderbilt needs a right hand.
Washington throws a wild one up off the glass and in. Wolves have turned it over on 3 of their last 4 possessions. Edwards, and Anthony Edwards gets a highlight reel layup. Rubio comes away with it, and that should have been a kicked ball. How that was not a kicked ball is beyond me, and now you're going to get an unorthodox chance for a 3-point play. Sure did.
Minnesota has 11 turnovers, and Charlotte has 10.
18 of 27 on 2-point tries. Cody Martin missed the 2-point try thanks to the Naz Reid block. Layman. And Jake Layman gets hit as he puts it up. Chance for a 3-point play for Layman. See if the Timberwolves can get a little spark here before they have to head into the locker room. Hayward attacks, pauses, and finishes.
Yeah, how good was that timing?
Ball gets it right back. Rozier, deep 3. Oh, man, that was deep, too. Wolves moving it around. Layman to Ricky in the corner. Shot clock getting low. And Rubio hits it with the shot clock about to expire.
It has 6 of 10 from the floor, 3 of 5 from outside the arc. 7 assists as well.
Wow, that was a tough take by LaMelo Ball. Edwards gets cut off and then has it picked away by Hayward. Rozier, contested three. It doesn't matter. He hits it anyway. Let's say I only read the really notable names. Rozier and Terry Rozier, Jaden McDaniels, and the Hornets. Wow, that was something else. What a finish. Rozier has another. Rozier's up to 29 in the game.
And the basket looks like a hula hoop right now.
And finally, the run comes to an end. Rozier has 18. Towns.
Terry Rozier had 11 points at halftime.
I mean, it's been the Timberwolves' MO, regardless of who's been on the floor, regardless of who's been calling the shots. And another bucket by Monk. Clutches game within 5 points with 5 minutes or less. And it's not really looking like it's trending that way, unfortunately, as you get an alley-oop dunk set up by LaMelo Ball right there.
Exactly right. But there's also, a fun aspect to this game.
Culver able to get his first points of the game.
As they squirt the hand sanitizer from the scoreboard, and they have people in the stands have to get it into their hands.
Culver, no. Culver yet. Hayward bounce pass. Washington,
finish.
yes.
They list him at 6'7".
Washington.
But he can knock down threes.
And that's another assist for Hayward, who's got 9.
Yeah. Emmanuel quickly. I mean, that's some pretty good talent.
John Calipari just continues breaking them in, and right now the Charlotte Hornets raking in points. 0 of 6 from downtown. It's about the only thing that hasn't gone right for Charlotte tonight.
Miles Bridges just tracked that one down. Second chance points. LaMelo Ball, 2 he's got against Minnesota, so he's got a 42-point game and a 41-point game. 41-point game was against the Wolves.
LaMelo Ball has another 3.
Sixth game of a 6-game West Coast road swing for Charlotte, and they look like they just are giddy out here. And nice attack by Ant.
Rozier, not that time. LaMelo.
Unbelievable.
LaMelo's got his 4th 3 of the game.
With this group right now, and he's helping them become a winning team. In the playoff run right now as Jake Layman gets that little throwdown right there.
Bit of an age gap there, but
a big age gap.
But still, yeah.
Here you go, Ant. Oh, here we go.
Yeah. And
top
Ant,
shot moment.
put that on the top shot.
I mean, that's about 40 points right there. How about that move?
But still, in spite of that, Jimmy, you don't want to be down 32. The Timberwolves' record to start a coaching career is 6 straight losses by Bill Blair to start the 94-95 season, and he won his 7th game.
Mike D'Antoni, just watching their huddles, Steve Nash is very confident. Wow, what a throwdown by Anthony Edwards. When he got the job, Stephen A. Smith, who was talking about, he's never been a coach or whatever, but that's not even true. Like, you don't get if you're Kevin Durant, if you're Sean Marks, you don't hire a head coach without the blessing of Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, right?
This is, I believe, the 3rd time they've given up 100 or 30 or more.
Lloyd Pierce has been dismissed from the Atlanta Hawks.
Wow.
Right. I didn't see that coming.
Wow. I saw that coming.
Really?
I
watched them play last night in Miami. It was a mess.
They have been so much talent in Atlanta.
It was a mess.
Bro.
I still think that he would have got a little bit more breathing room, man.
Bro,
Yeah.
honestly, I don't think it's his fault. I think it's...
But coach has always got to go.
No, I think it's upper management, bro. Right?
That's usually the case.
You
9
can't
times
be
out of
bringing
10.
in these dudes, man. when you got chemistry or you're trying to develop chemistry, you know, you have some of these GMs, right? It like take a look at the GM before you always look at the coach. You know what I mean? But GMs are allowed to make these mistakes. But you are building something in Atlanta, right? You're getting overzealous, right? Now you're trying to say, oh, we're making a playoff push. Now you're putting all that goddamn responsibility on the fucking coach, and he's trying to groom his young guys. But I think that they feel like they have something, you know, where they can bring in, you know, someone that can get them to the next level, which, you know, hey, it is what it is. But I don't think it's that team. That team does not really have the structure and build to be, you know, a team that, to me, that can challenge in the East.
They were in panic mode from the jump, though. I mean,
Yeah.
the GM was trying to get something for Trey and get those guys situated, and then obviously the John Collins fallout with him turning down the money and trying to get paid, and them trying to figure it out.
That's bad management, bro. How the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. It all falls on that.
What you think, Lexi? I'm sorry.
No, I agree with you. I think most of the issues start from the top, but they're the ones with the power and the money. So, you know, they're gonna blame someone. They're gonna blame the coach, and he's a black coach, correct?
Yep. Yeah. He played with Steve Nash in Santa Clara.
I just feel like I mean, this is a whole conversation, and I've been around like a lot of NFL players recently because at the facility I'm training at is, you know, a lot of NFL players. So we've had this conversation about, you know, the representation and coaching staffs, you know, all over sports. And I just feel like as a black coach, your leash is this big. Mm-hmm. Like you have a young team. Like you have a young team. They started off really well. Mm-hmm. You know, this whole season is weird. It's like the whole East is a shit show. First of all, like all the 4 through 8, they like all have the same exact record. Like one team is like 2 losses away from falling from 4 to out in the playoffs. So for them to fire him, like I don't think it's fair. This is a weird season. It's a weird time. I feel like this is one of those, you know, seasons that you're kind of just like, you know, we're just gonna see how it goes. But